Shout out to First of Them News for tagging me in this story, and it is coming out of a place called Chicopee, Massachusetts. I can honestly say I've never heard of it. Honestly, the only thing when it comes to Massachusetts that I'm familiar with is Boston, the Celtics, and the New England Patriots, and clam chowder, and Mark Wahlberg. And that's about it for me when it comes to Massachusetts. But other than that, I'm not too familiar with it. Oh, and most recently, methadone mile. But anyway, we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about these individuals right here in this picture, whose names are Alex Perez, Felix Perez, and Rosa Cruz. I already know which direction I'm gonna head with this by the end of this video, but just stay tuned. So these three individuals got arrested for having more than 350 grams of cocaine, a gun, and $28,000 in cash. It was seized. And I'll show you the picture a little bit later. It says 3 people were arrested Friday after detectives discovered cocaine, an illegal firearm, and cash in a Chicopee home. The Chicopee Police Department, along with the Western Massachusetts Gang Task Force, were executing a search warrant on a home on Marshall Avenue last Friday. According to Chicopee Police, during the search, they found more than 350 grams of cocaine and an illegal firearm and over $28,000 in cash. Police arrested 3 people in the home: 31-year-old Alex Perez, 71-year-old Felix Perez, and 65-year-old Rosa Cruz. Alex Perez is charged with trafficking cocaine of 200 grams or more, possession with intent to distribute Class D drug, possession of Class B drug, possession of Class B drug, possession of Class E drug, possession of firearm without license, possession of ammunition without FID card, and possession of firearm and felony. Felix Perez is charged with trafficking cocaine 36 to 100 grams, and Rosa Cruz is charged with trafficking cocaine of 36 to 100 grams. So this is the table in which all the evidence that they seized in which they found in their possession. Now, as you can tell by their last names, you can already tell that they would be quote unquote Hispanic, Latino, maybe Mexican. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll lean more towards Mexican in this case. I'm not saying that they are if they aren't, but let's hypothetically say that they are immigrants. And let's just say that they're here illegally. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that they are or they are not. Remember what, what's her name? That Laura Gomez chick, the one from UCLA that was trying to put claims for reparations down for Latinos and everything like that, and how I had to go in on her. Y'all went in on her in the comment section. Remember how she said she wanted to create amnesty for illegal immigrants? Now just imagine if that thing was to go through for her. The 3 you saw in that picture can lead to, say, 3,000. And it could lead to something like this right here. Now, granted, of course, America has its share of drug dealers and everything like that. But in this case, we're talking about this situation, this subject matter here in that comment, or those comments that Laura Gomez made in a claim for wanting reparations for Latinos, when she should have been going to her government or wherever it is and going to them about it instead of, trying to bite off of what we got going on over here. Now, this is also giving more ammunition to comments that 45 has made in the past when it has come to that group, that when they come over here illegally, they bring drugs or violence. And it was something else that he said. Now, of course, when he says it, it came out way more blunt to the point where it didn't ring off the way that many would think it would. But this gives him more ammunition. Now, remember, I mentioned something called methadone mile, which is in Massachusetts. I forgot where at in Massachusetts. I did a video about it like last month. This doesn't help that. So, yeah. Let's see how this plays out. We're going to see exactly what's going to happen to these individuals. Now, like they said, they didn't mention their status as far as if they're from here or if they immigrated here. But if they did immigrate here, that wouldn't look good for them. Because it's like, oh, you just came over here to claim to live a better life, but all you did was come over here and sell drugs. That's really all you came over here to do. That was your version of a quote unquote better life. But it's more of them. It's more like them out there. Trust and believe. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.